Welcome, everyone, to this highly anticipated explainer. Today, we aren't just breaking down a standard consumer product launch. We're stepping into something entirely different. We are literally witnessing the reveal of an absolute olfactory marvel. You know how the fragrance industry usually works, right? It relies heavily on fleeting top notes designed to grab your attention for just a few minutes. Well, today, we're looking at a brand that is entirely rethinking how we interact with scent by focusing on enduring presence. It's a story of pure vision, meticulous craftsmanship, and creating a lasting impression. If you're someone who values exclusivity, emotional depth, and quiet sophistication, you are going to be fascinated by this. Let's dive right into the essence of MYSAURA.
Listen to this philosophy for a second. It is not perfume, it is presence distilled. Wow, that single sentence completely sets the stage for what MYSAURA is all about. Founders Mustafa and Yasin Suleman didn't just want to mix up a nice-smelling liquid. Their vision was so much bigger. They wanted to craft a scent that actually endures beyond sight and sound. They realized that in a world where impressions fade far too quickly, there was a real need for something that stays. They wanted to create a language of presence, a way to express what words simply cannot hold. The origin story of this brand starts with quiet conversations between these two brothers, Mustafa and Yasin Suleman. They shared this deep instinct for beauty and an unspoken belief that fragrance is not merely worn but remembered. They totally rejected the ordinary. And they didn't have massive resources at the start. What they had was a moment of absolute clarity that just couldn't be ignored. Through sheer discipline, patience, and conviction, they created an entirely new language of memory, confidence, and quiet strength. It's fascinating to contrast conventional approaches with MYSAURA's core mission. Think about the mass market approach. Fragrance is treated as a mere cosmetic enhancement. It's a decorative accessory that you spray on and forget. But look at the alternative. MYSAURA defines scent as a true identity marker. It's an emotional imprint rather than just decoration. It's quiet authority rather than expressive excess. It's a completely different paradigm, positioning the brand for individuals who perceive fragrance as a literal extension of their very identity. Which brings us to Section 1, the architecture of presence. Let's quickly run through the 6 core values that form that architecture. First up, olfactory excellence, a total commitment to precision in the formulation. Second, authentic expression, reflecting true individuality. Third, craftsmanship integrity, respecting the discipline of perfumery through patience and layering. Fourth, sensory sophistication. This is the belief that luxury isn't excess, it's subtle complexity. Fifth, emotional resonance, designing creations to evoke memory and deep human connection. And finally, timeless design philosophy, a complete rejection of fleeting trends. So, the big takeaway? MYSAURA builds its language of memory, not by chasing fads, but through uncompromising quality and structural integrity. And that intention carries right through to the unboxing experience, which is an event in itself. When you open the interior packaging, you're greeted with this message. What you hold is not a product. It is a composition of intention, patience, and identity. They are creating an invisible luxury. They remind you that each drop has traveled through immense refinement. Every note has been shaped by discipline until silence literally becomes scent. It builds such incredible anticipation for the physical fragrances themselves, knowing they are designed to be remembered, not just noticed. All right, let's get into the main event. Section 2. The Marvel Reveal, Exploring the Signature Collection. The aesthetic of Midnight Amber is dark and incredibly opulent. The concept of a glowing amber stone set against dark florals establishes a bold, deeply mysterious tone right off the bat. It beautifully captures the idea of quiet confidence and serious inner depth. So what makes up Midnight Amber? This is their pour arm fragrance, and its character is defined as bold, mysterious, and confident. The notes open up with citrus and apple, bringing this crisp edge, which then melts down into warm amber, musk, and deep woody accords. As the brand notes, this is designed specifically for the man who commands attention without actively trying to seek it. It's completely grounded in strength. Stepping into the world of Imperial Blossom, we get a completely different atmosphere. The incredibly rich, vibrant pinks and deep purples represent a total shift from Midnight Amber. It presents an aura that is graceful, poised, and blooming with sophistication. Imperial Blossom is a pour femme fragrance, with a character that is strictly elegant, regal, and timeless. The sensory notes here are a gorgeously balanced composition of peony, rose, and citrus, perfectly grounded by sandalwood and soft musk. It is detailed as a true tribute to grace, to sophistication, and feminine strength. Every single drop conveys an enduring elegance.
Next, we introduce Gul A Arzu. The vibrant, almost exotic floral artwork captures the truly captivating and poetic vibe of this bottle design. It feels deeply romantic and expressive. It's like longing and dreams literally translated into visual art. The character of this parfum fragrance is deep, poetic, and captivating. Its notes utilize exotic florals paired with sweet fruits, anchored heavily by warm woods and sensual musk. The creators actually describe this fragrance as a lingering impression woven directly from desire, mystery, and romance. It's for someone who wants their scent to carry a deeply emotional, captivating narrative. Finally, we have Noor-e-Motia, the collection's unisex offering. There is a complete aesthetic shift here to something incredibly serene and pure. Glowing white blossoms radiating against a dark background really evoke a profound sense of calm and clarity. Let's break down these delicate notes. Noor-e-Motia features a character that is pure, radiant, and serene. The scent profile is built on motia blossoms and white florals, beautifully layered with soft musk and delicate woods. It's a fragrance inspired by light, innocence, and deep inner peace. A totally pure olfactory expression that anyone can wear to project an aura of calm radiance. Moving on to our final section, the invitation. Wear a legacy. So, you might be wondering, how do you actually get your hands on this? The brand has made the call to action super clear and direct. For discerning consumers across Pakistan, all it takes is a direct message to reserve your bottle. They offer nationwide delivery across the entire country, ensuring this exclusive olfactory masterpiece can reach you no matter where you are. I'd highly encourage you to screenshot these logistics right now if you're interested. To secure your bottle, payments are made to Suleman and Noor at Standard Chartered Bank using the digital current account number listed here. And get this, the base price for these incredibly crafted 50 milliliter fragrances is just 1,950 Pakistani rupees, plus a flat nationwide delivery fee of 350 rupees. Once you make the transfer, you simply send a screenshot of your payment via WhatsApp or Messenger to their official channels to confirm your reservation. It is literally that straightforward to secure an invisible luxury. And that brings us to the end of our explainer. But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final, powerful question to think about. Will you just wear a fragrance, or will you wear a legacy? MYSAURA has proven that scent doesn't have to be some fleeting cosmetic afterthought. It can be language of memory. It can be presence distilled. It's an incredible challenge to elevate your own personal identity. Thank you so much for joining me to unpack the launch of MYSAURA. I hope you found this as fascinating as I did.